Oh, yeah. We in the spin cycle. This is DJ Dirty Laundry. I got my producer extraordinaire, DJ Reese Varnell.
Oh, what's up, what's up, what's up?
AKA White Hands. Trust me, you'll understand later on as we go on, okay? I got something I want to talk about right now.
All right.
Let's talk about it. You ready?
Man, I'm ready. Let's do it.
We were starting off on the last time, and now we're going to get back to it just because of where I like where this was going. And it's the almighty request. What are some of the lies you told, Reese? Because you said the last time you try to play every request. What's some of the lies you tell? I know you do.
Ooh. I'll try to play it. I'll try to work it in. Let me see what I can do.
The last time you said you would not take $100 to play the theme song from Aladdin at 9:30.
That was a
I
lie.
already told you I would.
That was a lie.
So you did. I knew it. I knew you told a lie.
Hey, and I would call him out too. I mean, look, I believe you start playing it, I'd hold it to $100. Hey, this is how you get a song played.
I wouldn't do that part.
No, I'm just kidding.
Don't do that part, guys. I would, but what I would do is I would have fun with that song because I just got paid to play. I'm gonna have fun with it.
I would get their name.
Yeah.
And I would be like, okay, Billy,
Was
out on the dance floor, bro. This is your song. This is your song. Go
So-
get. Hey, you're up.
DJs, in other words, $100 tip, and you play any record. I don't care what it is.
I'd play it.
For $100, it's done.
I said I wouldn't play it, but I'll play it.
Okay, what if the bride said there was no request? No request, period. Would you take the money then?
No, not if they said no.
Good man, good man. The bride said no request, baby. We don't take the request on this. We have to have permission to take requests.
Yes.
And I'm not doing it.
What if somebody says, can you play that, what would be really good right now would be that Cupid Shuffle song. And the bride already told you we don't want it.
She said no line dances?
Yep.
Not happening.
What would you tell them?
To be honest, I look forward to when I get my questionnaire back and the bride has no line dances on her sheet. When she has that, I just start like singing. I'm like, that's how I feel. You don't feel like that? I hear birds chirping, bees buzzing. I feel like my stomach is just tingling because I know I'm gonna have a great night because I ain't got no line dances in me. Woo! Line dances. You know the newest line dance is like dang near 20 years old.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not knocking line dancers, DJs. If that's what you do, that's what you do. I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying I don't like it.
There's a place and a time.
Yeah.
But if your style is not to do them and they hire you because you don't do them, then don't do them.
Don't do it. That's it. If they hire you not to do it, don't do it. But if they hire you because you do it, then they know that's what you do it.
Yeah.
No problem with that. But
I've had a lot of weddings where I get in there and I'm like, ooh, I'm struggling because I'm throwing out all the bangers.
yeah.
I'm going to have to drop something that's going to work. I don't want to do it, but you know what? I'm going to put it in there. Cupid Shuffle, here it comes. And it gets people going. They had a good time. Then we'll move on to something else. But I always have the conversation with my couples. Hey, if somebody says, can you play it? What do you want me to tell them? Well, if they ask, it's okay. I'll go, okay, well, I'll try to, dodge it if you want me to.
So what if your coordinator comes and says she wants to hear a certain song? What do you do?
My coordinator.
Your coordinator, like, sometimes it happens. Sometimes a coordinator want to dance a little bit. Hey, play this song right here. You gonna play it?
Depends on the song.
Yeah. I'm just gonna throw a random one out there. Say, let's just throw a random coordinator out there because she's in the office right now. Let's just say Loga. What if Jesse came and said, "Hey, can you play Family Tradition because I like the country with my boots on while I'm at the wedding."
Hold on a second.
What are you gonna do? Are you gonna play it? You gonna play Family Tradition? Just tell the truth, Reese. She has her cowboy boots on. She's wearing her flowery dress with the boots. Are you gonna play it? I'm
playing it. I want to play some Family Tradition.
She wore the boots, might as well, right?
Might as well, man.
All right.
I want to lead into it. Y'all give it up for our coordinator tonight. This is her song. Y'all come join it. Bam. There it is.
Now, we ain't singing to nobody up, but what if Sean Cox comes in, it's 7:30 and she says, play WAP? You gonna play it?
Right off the bat. Hey, which one?
I'm talking about the Cardi B WAP, man.
Hey, I got a clean version. I don't know if I would do it. I don't know if I would do it at 7:30. 9:30, I'll probably play it.
All right, so let me ask you a question right here. Check this out.
It's all about timing.
Let's do this right now.
And she would know that. So,
do you think, and this is just throwing this out there, that at weddings or corporate events, is there any room for playing music in a dirty version? Any room at all for it?
I have on a very, very, very minute occasions. I don't even know if that's the right way to say that. I've done it before for a couple, and it was actually the groom.
So you play the smut versions.
But it was after 9:30, and we were like 10 minutes from send off, and we dropped it and just rolled with it.
You heard it. Reese plays the smut versions. Duddy does not. Reese plays the smut versions. Duddy does not.
Hey, don't call me out. I told him, I go, now I have to get this. I couldn't find a clean version. He said, you're off the hook. Just
Do you play Pony with the dirty version
he said,
too?
just play it. He goes, just play it. You got to play the song. I don't care what version it is.
Do you go there and do the pony dance with them?
No. Man, you don't want to see me do no pony dance.
You gonna do the family tradition dance?
Maybe 20 years ago, but not now.
Oh my gosh.
Why do you drink?
Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now. There's a few country songs I like, and that's actually one of them. And that's family tradition. The other one I like is that boot scootin' boogie song. The boot scootin' boogie. You know that song?
Yeah, Brooks and Dunn.
Yeah. I don't know the guys who say there's no boot scootin' boogie. That's all I know. Boot scootin' boogie.
If you had a cowboy hat right on, and some Western boots.
I'm just letting
I seen you in a cowboy hat once.
Hey, if I'm telling you right now, I could have been a country singer if I wasn't a DJ. I've been working on this tan now for about 40 years.
You and Darius Rucker?
Hold on, man. Let me focus on my tan right now. And this tan is pretty sweet, man. So if I was to do country, and I'm just thinking, I would do the whole Johnny Cash look with all black, with the black hat, the black alligator boots. It has to be alligator or ostrich. Is there ostrich boots?
You can do ostrich.
Ooh, I'm going to get a big belt, too, with a Trinidad flag on it.
Some black pythons. Don't die on me.
Oh, my God. If you was to do country, what's your gear going to be?
Man, I'm probably not going to do country.
Oh, jeez.
You didn't stole my.
I'm telling you, I would have done it. If I wasn't, I would be a country artist, man, for real. I'm thinking about it now. I could have really pulled that off, too.
You probably
It don't
could.
take much to sing country. You know that, right?
Not nowadays.
No.
No. Back in the day, if you better have some pipes on you.
I don't even think Taylor Swift is country. And I know she's country. Now, listen, I'm not trying to piss the Swifties off.
Ooh.
I'm just saying, I don't even think that's country. I think it's more like pop. That's not country. That's
It's mostly pop.
So how is that country?
Country pop.
Yeah. All right, so there's a certain...
I don't know what you call it, but it works.
The Swift, are you a Swiftie?
Man, I had a chance to meet Taylor Swift when she first started, and I stayed in the hotel room, and I was like, who wants to go see this little blonde-headed 15-year-old?
Woo! If I had said that, everybody would be calling us right now. I couldn't... Woo!
Hey, her first... No, this is a true story. So I was working at Walmart at the time, and she did a CD release party.
A CD?
Back in those days, her very first CD. Nobody really knew who Taylor Swift was. She just released her first album. She was doing just like a little sign-in, come by, take a picture with me. And I would never forget it. I was up near Nashville, and I told my roommate we were there for some training. And I went, you going? He said, I ain't going. I said, you going? I don't care nothing about all that mess. I said, probably won't amount to nothing anyway.
Yeah.
Here she is, like the biggest mega superstar of all times, almost.
I can see you already with your little yellow polka dot glittery Taylor Swiftie t-shirt on right now with your cutoff. You wouldn't have worn no cutoff jeans, would you? No jorts, would you?
Oh, God, no. Some jorts?
Some jorts and a cowboy boots and a yellow polka dot Swiftie t-shirt. Taylor Swift with a big ironed-on picture of Taylor Swift.
If she walked in here right now, I would probably wear it. But.
Oh, my gosh. You heard it, people. You heard it. Let's say something. There's only one celebrity that would make me actually get dressed up and acted stupid for, and I'm telling you right now, it's none other than Michael Jackson, man. I used to wear the socks on my hand, on one hand, the sock, not a glove, a sock. Do the little dance in front of the shower, like, I'm telling you. Mike was it for me, man.
He was it.
But you're a Taylor Swift fan, as you just said. So I'm Mike and you Taylor.
I actually admire Taylor Swift. I'm not saying like I'm a fan, but I admire what she's done.
Hold on, you trying to say you're not a fan now?
I'm a fan. Not a fan. Can we edit that out? I don't know.
All the Swifties heard that, man. All the Swifties heard that. Again, I like Michael Jackson. Reese, a.k.a. White Hands, likes Taylor Swift. Nothing's wrong with that. That just shows you the difference right here. That's how we bring it to you. We're like Ebony and Ivory. He's Ebony, I'm Ivory. So, with that being said, let's talk about something else.
Yeah, let's get off the Swifties.
Yeah, let's get on Swifties right now. Let's talk about floor plans. As a DJ, like, I know with the floor plans, you have no choice in sometimes in where we go, although we could, but we normally don't get included on the planning when it comes to floor plans. For a DJ of your caliber, like, what's an ideal placement for you? That's the question. Ideal placement.
Ideal placement. DJ, dance floor, everything else. DJ, dance floor, everything else.
So you want the center of the room?
Center of the room, wrap around the dance floor,
Uh-oh.
and then put me right here. I don't care if it's sideways, as long as I'm on direct connection with the dance floor.
Yeah.
Because if it goes everything, dance floor, DJ's over here, it's hard to connect.
What about the ones with the floor plans you get sometimes where you're all the way in the corner over in Timbuktu, and they got like 5 rows of tables and chairs in front of you, and the dance floor is on the other side of the room or in the middle of the room? What do you do then?
Ooh, the middle.
How do you handle that?
Yeah.
And this is for other DJs. This is a real question right now. We have a lot of fun on this show, but it's a real question. How would you handle that without being labeled as difficult, somebody that's, you know what I'm saying, egotistical, arrogant, all that other, just for saying you want to be able to do your job properly? How would you handle that as a DJ, saying, hey, is there any way that I can get a little better placement in this without maybe pissing off your coordinator or something?
It's one of those things where you want to try to communicate that in advance so you don't get surprised, A. But the second thing is you got to just kind of know your place in the whole thing. And if you're down here and it ain't important to them, then you're just going to make waves. And it might be a little more difficult. But if you treat it as, hey, I'm looking out for the best for your event based on what you've hired me to do, can we make a few adjustments so that I can do that? You know, is y'all willing to work with me a little bit? You know, I'll work with you a little bit. You work with me a little bit. Let's see if we can't tighten this up just a little bit. Let's move Granny out from in front of the DJ booth. Can we like put that table over there or something? Well, I've had to move tables before.
And this is not off going off topic right now. I'm just saying, how does Granny always end up in front of the speakers? I know they do not make the place plan. How does Granny always end up there?
Because usually they want them in the front.
Yeah, good old Mimo and Papa always end up in the front, right by the speaker, right there. And then they say, oh my gosh, turn it down, please. It's so loud. Please turn it down, please. And you're just like, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And then the young people all the way in the back of the room that should have been sitting right here. Can you turn this thing up? Can you turn this thing up?
Yeah, we can't hear.
Can't hear nothing. Now, again, you've been doing this for a while, so you have a little bit of a stake in the name in the game, so people will respect your opinion a little bit. But for newer guys coming up, I know it's like I said, difficult trying to make your way, earn your bones to tell somebody that's been doing this, hey, can I possibly move right here? Maybe better for the party, or can I do this? I know there's got to be a sweet spot, some kind of way to say it to not earn the title of difficult, or oh, he does not work well with others just because you're asking for placement. It's like the caterer shows up and you put the caterer outside.
Or in the back of the room.
Or in the back of the room, and then say you have to walk through everybody to a certain
Which makes no sense.
Yeah.
The kitchen's over here, and you want to put the caterer in that other room.
Yeah.
Well, they have to drink food through there all day, all night, trying to feed everybody. Why don't you just put the buffet where it's supposed to be?
Exactly.
There's a reason that floor plans are designed aesthetically and logistically. You know, people come in, they get the food, and they go out. If you got something blocking these, then they can't get to it, then they can't get to their table because you got tables sitting there, and, you know, everything works together.
Yeah.
You know, so same goes with, you know, sound is very funny. Depending on where you are in the room, depends on whether you sound good. People can understand the toast and the speeches or the announcements because it bounces around, and if you're in an awkward spot, it's going to be loud here, but they're not going to be able to hear over here.
I just got a text, and this text says, "Tell Reese to tell the truth. Stop, like, catwalking this. Can he tell the truth? What would he say?" That's what the text says.
Who said that? Ain't nobody said that. We ain't live.
Tell Reese to tell the truth.
We ain't live. No, I think for which part? Which were you on me? For like the new people?
What would you say? Like, how would you tell the coordinator, "Hey, man, I need some space, man. Hey, man, I want to do my job. And I know you're used to maybe the dude that stands in the corner or sits in the corner on the stool and just presses buttons. I want to work for you. I want to make sure that we have the best day ever. And I'm a new guy, so trust me." What do you do? How would you tell the DJ to do that?
Tell the DJ to do that. Well, the first thing, the DJ needs to understand what he's asking and be able to relay those things to the coordinator in a manner so where they'll understand the reason why he's even asking it in the first place.
Oops, I got another text.
Here it goes.
Yeah, and it says, "Tell Reese again to tell the truth." Reese, what would you say, man?
I can't believe you put me here.
Yeah,
that's what I'm going to say.
Tell the skinny.
You can put me behind the pole.
All
really?
Right. Yeah, there you go. That's it right there. You going to put me behind the pole? Really?
What I would say is, I got this floor plan. I know it's just a rough drawing. Where do you really want me?
All right.
Because I can't see anybody. They can't see me. This lady's going to get blasted. I can't even see the couple. So are we going to rearrange this so that I can...
there we go.
You know what I mean?
That's what we need right there. You know why? Because 9 times out of 10, I'm going to say it to you, new guys, old guys, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, you should always want to see your floor plans ahead of time.
Yes.
Always, 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 always. One, it looks really unprofessional when you show up on a wedding day and you have a spot and you don't know where you're supposed to go. So now you show up and you're like, "Where do you want me?" Nah, you should already know where you're supposed to be. So that way when you get there, say the coordinator's not there, the venue owner's not there, photographer's not there, you ain't asking nobody, "Oh, where do you want me?" Or you guessing where you want me. No, I've actually done that before where I set up somewhere. And then after I set up, and I was set up, taped down, everything. "Oh, that's not where you're supposed to be. We set that up for something else." Wait, what? And it was set up for the photo booth. And they wanted me in another room. And I was like, "Wait, what?"
Another room?
Yes, so the photo booth got a better placement than me.
Oh.
That's why I'm saying you always want to know your floor plans early. And as a DJ, telling you straight up, there's no other way. I'm not going to sugarcoat this. I'm not going to make this really nice and sweet right now. At the end of the day, if you take this serious, then you really respect your craft and you love your craft. Always try to be on the know before time. Try to be on the know. Try to get a head start so that you know where you're going, how you're going, and what you're supposed to do. And for the love of God, please, if you can't afford a folding table by now, you don't need to be doing this. Folding table don't cost but $45 at Sam's or Walmart. If you still get to the venue and say you need a table, you don't need to do this. I'm not going to say no other way than that. I'm throwing my pen down. If you can't afford a folding table,
just quit.
Get out the game. Do you think the caterer shows up and says, "Hey, can you lend us some pots and pans?" Do you think the florist says, "Do you have any scissors to cut the flowers?" Do you think the photographer says, "Hey, can I borrow your lens?" Like, come on. Be real about this. The table is the cheapest thing we own, man. $45, man.
Get a table.
And if you know your controller is like 2 foot long, don't get a 6 foot table. Get a 4 foot table. If your controller is 3 foot, get a 4 foot. Come on. You don't want a 6 foot table with a 2 foot control on it. You're like a moron. Secondly, I'm on a tangent right now. I'm just telling the truth, man. There's no reason in God's green earth that you show up to an event and don't have a table. Because then what happens is they stick you on the ugly farm table and they throw whatever the linen, the black linen or whatever.
Or they don't have a linen.
Or they don't have one. And then you got cords everywhere. And now that coordinator comes around like, "This is not beautiful venue. Oh my God, we put so much time and effort into it." Oh, and that's what the DJ go across.
Skip the DJ.
I'm just saying. So realistically speaking, you're part of the problem for some of the other DJs.
Yes.
Just being real. If you, and I'm gonna say it one more time, and I'm just going. I cannot say it any other way than this. If you can't afford to buy a $45 folding table, then you're in the wrong game.
Wrong game.
There's no reason Why you should be showing up in the corner like, hey, you need a table? No, we don't need a table. We should have this. That's the first thing you should buy. Before you buy a laptop, before you buy a controller, before you buy a microphone, you need your own table.
Preach it.
Reese.
I think the ones in the back heard it.
Jeez.
Finally. Maybe. We'll see.
Yeah, I hope so, man.
All right, coordinators. If your DJ shows up, he ain't got no table, you just need to quit recommending him.
Yeah. Why you recommend somebody without a table anyway?
I mean,
of all the things, listen, I can see a DJ forgetting his laptop bag at home. I can see a DJ having a thread. We don't care about that. But the basic, most simple thing you can own is your own table. I mean, that's like going to school to take a test with no number 2 pencil, man.
It just ain't right.
Yeah.
My favorite is everything's all decorated, and they have a linen, and they had to take it out of the plastic and they unfold it, and it's got the little squares on it, like a shower curtain. You know, you throw it out there, and it looks like an old bed sheet they just got from Walmart. It's not really a linen. It's just that's all they had. And I'm like, well, now you got to iron it. You can't iron it because we ain't got no iron or no steamer. You know, get yourself a scrim and a table. At least look that much of the part.
I let Amazon scrim.
You know, the worst DJ in the world probably has his own table. It's the middle ones that kind of entitled.
It just makes no sense to me that you don't own your own table, man.
Yeah.
I swear. That's like, I mean, I can't say it any other way. Like, it's like the photographer shows up and they have no lens or they can't take pictures in the dark or something. I mean, that's totally different.
You ain't got a flash. You got a flash on you? I have had photographers ask for batteries once. But that was like they just ran out. Yeah,
AA batteries?
Mm-hmm.
I'm really worried about that camera with a AA battery.
Yep. I'm like, you running AA battery? Okay.
Nobody use rechargeable receipt. I'm just saying.
Now, we ain't dissing those. I've had batteries die on me, but, you know, the main thing is we just trying to say, hey, if you're going to be in the game, have the basics.
Have the basics, the absolute basics. I'm going to tell you, basic number 1, freaking table.
And a wireless mic.
But you don't, I mean, if you're just starting off, you ain't gonna have the wireless mic. It's gonna be a Gemini or Pile or something. You don't want that. So. But the basic of the basics,
or at least have a cord long enough to reach past the DJ booth.
Yeah.
In case you got to pass it off.
Yeah, that's it. It.
I heard once they were doing the toast. Hey, you got a mic? He handed the mic, and it was a cord that's 3 feet
right across the table.
So he had to do the toast from behind the booth because they didn't have a long cord.
All right. Well, for beginners, you're allowed to use the cord, but after you get to event number 10 or 20. Please get a wireless mic. Don't get a Pile. Don't get a Gemini.
Yep.
Get something good. Get a Shure. Get an Audio Technica, EV.
Get something.
What else? Sennheiser. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Don't cheap out and get the Amazon mic just because you want to be cheap. But I mean, if you're already buying a wireless mic, please have a table.
Have a table.
Yeah, you can get a table and a scrim on Amazon for like $80. Literally, table and scrim.
Delivered
to your house. $80.
Mm. What else do you think they should have?
Oh, well, table is the biggest one. What's another thing they should have? Besides a controller, laptop, I mean.
Hey, what about just a nice button-down shirt? Be rolling up in there with a T-shirt and some shorts.
That's true, too. You
at least have a nice outfit.
Man, hold on. It's a wedding.
It's just a wedding.
But now, hold on, Reese. I see where you're going with this right now. I see what you're trying to do right now. And I know what you're talking about. You're talking about my Hawaiian shirt days. Well, let me go ahead and address this. First and foremost,
I wasn't going to go there.
I see what you're trying to do, Reese.
But
I see what you're trying to do. You're trying to attack me right now. Like if I was catering a meal right now and I had no mashed potatoes. I see what you're trying to do. Okay.
You're inside jokes, but
what I'm saying is, at my Hawaiian shirt days, in my defense, I was trying to be different. Y'all guys saw me in my Hawaiian shirts and my shorts. And not one of y'all said, hey, man, that's not a good idea. Please don't wear the Hawaiian shirts for weddings. It took a groom to tell me, hey, bro, you are a really good DJ. And he wrote this in the review. But you would be so much better if you didn't wear shorts and Hawaiian shirts at our wedding. Everybody's nice in suits and this and that, and I'm wearing Hawaiian shirt. I did it at Barnes, I did it at House Farms, I did Gardens in the Gourd. Y'all didn't say nothing. Y'all let me go almost a half a year You know what I'm saying? And y'all didn't say nothing with the Hawaiian shirts. I had so many different ones too, man. And y'all just let me buy and y'all didn't say nothing. And I really feel salty about that, by the way.
Well, I didn't know.
Because you were laughing at every single time.
I was. I was like, at that time in your career, I was like, man, who's this guy?
With the Hawaiian shirts.
Who did he think he is?
I had my own table, though.
You did have a table. I tell you. And then you found the error of your ways.
Oh, my gosh.
Now he look like $1 million. Get out there with his nice little shirts and his little slacks on.
Yeah. I'm the Jays man now. All the way is Jays.
Yep.
But the Hawaiian shirts was a phase, man, okay? I see what you're trying to do right here. And I don't appreciate the fact that you would bring up the Hawaiian shirts right now.
All I said was just have a nice shirt.
I could be wearing a Dirty Club t-shirt at weddings, but that's still dope, though. The Dirty Club t-shirts are pretty hot, by the way.
Yeah.
Put it out there. Yeah. Dirty Club is for life, by the way.
Good plug. Dirty
Club is for life. They love it. We
got a few minutes left. What else are we going to talk about?
Well, we could talk about mashed potatoes. That was funny.
That was pretty funny. We'll save that for a blooper episode.
Yeah, blooper episode talking about mashed potatoes.
Yeah. Well, you out of mashed potatoes? Mom be standing there like, you did run out of mashed potatoes, didn't you?
I would say it like this. I'm out, man. This is the spin cycle. DJ Dirty Laundry. Producer extraordinaire. Reese Varnell. I'm finna give him some mashed potatoes.
You crazy, man. You crazy.